Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. We have a huge week this week. We have Venus going into Taurus. Then we have Mercury going into Cancer, Jupiter going into Cancer, and then we have a big full moon going in the sign of Sagittarius. So four big things happening this week. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I called off your astrological sign, well, then you probably perked up your ears a little bit, didn't you? Well, you can check down in the description box below for more of that divine guidance in the astrological realm, all that information about, I've written a whole bunch of really good information for us for more guidance going through. And that is meant to go hand in hand along with the rune readings here for each astrological sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and contact me with your inquiries, questions, comments, concerns. Where would you like to see this channel going? Would you like to see me do some lives with you on screen here with me live? Yes, that's right. That is an option. So message me using the socials in the links down in the description box below. Without further ado, let's jump right into this huge, epic, big four, quadruple whammy, if you will. Quadruple whammy rune reading. Woohoo! Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. I've already cleansed the energetic space and shuffled and meditated on your runes here for this reading. Now stay tuned at the very end because we will pull a message of clarity here from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. So let's get a jump in on this rune reading here. In the energetic past, we have Urus. In your energetic past is full of this focus on your natural vitality, your momentum as far as that goes, your abundance as far as that goes. This is a very grounded rune to begin with, a little bit slow to begin with, but it definitely gets this momentum and speed. This is a quick going rune, maybe slow to start, but a very quick rune in the long run. So something in your life could be picking up speed, picking up a little momentum here for you, which is great. So this, in the aspects of natural vitality, Urus, the ox here, very grounded, right? So this could be a calling for you to get more into your body work, more focused on your diet, your energetic diet, and meditation, even spiritual practices here recently. So please take what resonates, Libra, and leave what doesn't. Let's see what's in your energetic now. For now, we have Aiwas. Aiwas is that rune of endurance, that toughness, that being able to weather the storm, being able to flex, like the bows that they used to make out of the U branch back in the day, the YEW branch. Now that was a very twisted and very strong and durable wood, just how you're being called to be right now, Libra. This is like that squirrel that goes up and down the tree of life, Yggdrasil, that carries the information to balance the energies between the great condor spirit and the great serpent spirit. Okay, so this is a good warning here too. When we flex too much or not enough, we can snap our branches and become Isa and more called to be rigid into our stability, or maybe even repeating our life lessons. We all have the opportunity to repeat life lessons until they are learned. If we look at it the other way, when we're flexing enough, we can get to see the sun to thaw out that ice and get into more of that natural success and vitality to carry this momentum of Urus moving forward. So there might be just something a little bit in the shift of energies, this big cosmic shift that we're under here during this week, and culminating with this big full moon coming up here, Libra. Where you're just called to be in your stability, in your toughness, in your flexibility, right? And you know that you can be flexible when the moment calls for it, which is really great because you have that innate sense of balance built into you. Wow, this is great. Like, this is another rune of natural vitality and abundance here in your outcome, in your energetic near future. So yeah, I see you moving forward in very healthy ways, weathering throughout this changing energies. Solilo is the sun rune. This is you shining like the sun, blessing everybody with this light, like the sun does, right? The sun provides all this life-giving energy to everything it radiates, and it holds no judgment on who it gives its energy to, right? And it's full of that natural success, that vitality, that warmth, that security that the sun's light provides, those feel-good, happy chemicals, right? So this is more of that natural success and natural vitality, almost like the Midas touch. So carrying through that Uru's energy, I see you weathering through whatever this shift is here for you now and being very successful with it. Let's see what your influences are right now. Your influences right now are in Fehu. Fehu is all about cattle, wealth, yeah, finances, your responsibilities, decisions you have to make, the balancing and such. Very, very straightforward on that. Mind on the money, money on the mind, just balancing, making sure that we're making good decisions with our finances, that we stay grounded. So not just finances though either. This is like abundance. This could be not just material, but also spiritual, energetic, emotional abundance, right? So this is moving into your advice for the now energies is, yeah, tune into the divine. This is Anzus, the a rune of communication. This is literally the antenna rune, the rune of divine downloads, prophetic dream work, a lot of like that aha moments, epiphanies, claircognizance, all those clairs, right? So this is also maybe in that sense like a premonition, dream, deja vu, um, that sort of thing. Tune into that. Divine's always trying to speak with us. It's always up to us to tune in. So it could be through a form of like a palindrome numbers, right? We're repeating numbers like 131, 444, things like that, right? Or it could be like spirit guides, owl, bear, bird, rodent, insect, arachnid, you name it, right? It's divine trying to speak with us. Look it up. Look it up and see what meaning resonates with you. There could be a multitude of meanings out there. Just pick what resonates with you. It's divine trying to communicate with you. So when we're open to this and we're surrendering to the now and the divine flow, we're not as distracted and we're able to make better decisions, better choices with our abundance, being able to weather and flex in more stable ways and still remain grounded. Anytime we see this line going down, right, that's a very grounding energy. So staying stable and grounded in your abundance, staying stable and grounded in your communication with divine, in your vitality work, right? Beautiful, beautiful. What do we have to look forward to for Libra in the outcome here? I love this for you, Libra. This is Wunjo, the clan flag of success. This is more that grounded energy, that stability, showing up for each other, planting that clan flag in the top of the hill, all the celebration of that energy of showing up for each other, the dedication, right? The blood, sweat, the tears, everything that it got invested into it, bringing each other up along with each other for that energy, celebrating that togetherness, the completing the journey together, all the pleasure, all the unity, all the beautiful clan-like energies. You have a beautiful, celebrative, abundant, huge, blessed rune reading here, Libra. This is just ridiculously awesome. Um, my voice is just trying to stay tempered because I want to see what we have for clarity here from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. So let's just go ahead and get that card now. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do we have from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Divine, straight from Source, straight from Spirit, straight from Soul. Source. Okay, so forgiveness was the one that wanted to stick with me on this, and then perseverance is the one that kind of came up. Perseverance, we know about this perseverance already, right? With the now energies, we know about this perseverance already. We're not even going to get into this other card underneath it. We're going to go with the one that stuck with me here. All right, for divine is the message for you, Libra. So thank you, divine, for this message. Forgiveness says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, whom do you need to forgive? Right? So we don't need to learn more about how to weather the storm. We're already being grounded. We're already weathering it. We're already in the now. Let's learn some more about this forgiveness. I feel divinely and intuitively called to really read this card to you. I don't know why. Somebody out here really needs to hear this. So again, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has a free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestation of other people's free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen the karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you need to learn to forgive, and you must forgive, is and always will be yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life, Libra. Yeah, and I really do believe that will be a lot in holding the key to this open communication, in opening the doors of the celebration and beautiful, abundant, vital energy, abundant vital energy. All right. Namaste, Libra. Have a blessed and abundant week.